Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on the Trojan Network. It's Rivalry night and it's Ladies' night as the women will take the stage following a Trojan men 4-0 victory over the Tritons. Tonight is going to be a rivalry night as we will host the Edmonds College Tritons as they come into the series 0-2-1 in North Region play, 3-3-1 in the NWAC. And of course your Trojans, Lady Trojans, sitting at a 1-win, 2-loss in the North and 3-3 overall in the NWAC. We're gonna get some bills paid. We're gonna come back for the national anthem, and we will give you the starting lineups followed by women's action. So be sure to go and get yourself something to eat, something to drink from that first game. Otherwise, we'll be right back here on the Trojan Network. As it's ladies' night, it's T-Rivalry night, T-Trophy night. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
The City of Everett and Everett Community College have a very close, collaborative, supportive relationship. I think our city is incredibly fortunate to have an institution like Everett Community College here serving our residents, and I think it's one of the things that makes us a really strong city with a skilled and talented workforce.
We love Everett Community College nurses. We value the education that Everett Community College provides for the nurses who are going to come and serve here in this ministry. We partner to ensure that we prioritize the nurses for clinical rotations here for precepted experience. We also have the new Nurse Tech program, and so with that, we're able to pay nursing students to come in, get that nursing experience, and then help support them also financially while they're in school, getting that clinical experience that they need anyway to graduate. We start this new program starting in September, and I'm really excited to see how that grows and how that moves forward in order to support the program itself and the nurses who are in the program.
It's really a great partnership, actually, if we think about it, because nursing students coming out of Everett Community College have traditionally been our strongest pipeline into our nurse residency program. And what this partnership with the Nurse Tech program has done is actually helped us to strengthen that partnership by creating an opportunity for nursing students to not only work, as Michelle said, and earn money, but at the same time to be able to earn clinical credits to allow them to graduate.
The Port of Everett values the Everett Community College partnership so much. We've got our wonderful ORCA program out here. They get practical field training in the harbor every single week. It's a real amenity for the students to be able to have real practical experience, and I think that's one of the things Everett Community College does, is they provide kids practical experience, whether it's through Running Start, welding, skilled advanced training. All of that really provides a great opportunity for kids to advance their education, but also do it in a way that's hands-on.
Everett Community College is really exceptional at preparing kids for transferring to the university. I think having an affordable option like this where kids can get a head start and get their education underway close to home and affordable really prepares them for the next steps, and it's absolutely outstanding programs. And then as far as Everett Community College preparing our workforce and creating a skilled workforce, it is one of the things that our employers comment on to me all the time, that what makes them choose Everett or locate in Everett is having that skilled workforce. In fact, when Boeing decided to locate the 737 additional line here in Everett, they said it was because of the skilled workforce that's here. And so the AmTech programs and the vocational retraining programs that exist at Everett Community College are essential to ensuring those career pathways.
They have wonderful instructors there who really make sure that they know what is expected of them when they graduate. Not only is there the didactic learning, there's the experiential learning, and they put all of that together really well and partner that for a beautiful program. So when you graduate, you're ready to walk in and take patients. I myself graduated from there. I felt very prepared when I came here. I was a new grad RN in our emergency department, very busy emergency department, and I was really well prepared for that. And I really do owe that to the program there.
Well, we're in a unique position here at the Port of Everett because we have 3 elected commissioners, all of which are graduates of Everett Community College. So it starts from our top, and then everywhere from the seaport to the marina to the engineering and planning department, administration. Almost all of our team members in different divisions have some interaction with Everett Community College. We actually utilize the welding program to train our journeymen at the seaport and the marina so that they can better do their job.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the expansion of Everett Community College, to see it growing east and becoming a full college district there to the north. I think this is something that is very important for our residents. I think about our residents in the Delta and Riverside neighborhoods. Having a college presence right there shows our youth that there are opportunities right here at home, right close to home, for them to take those higher education steps. And I love to see the partnership between Everett Community College and WSU. I think that having those pathways taking down the barriers to your full four-year degree program is so important for young people, and I think that is something that Everett Community College and WSU have done exceptionally well. And I'm really proud of the partnership that doesn't exist in all communities between four-year institutions and their community colleges, and so I think it's just a real added benefit to the universities and colleges that we have here in Everett.
You know, there's something to be said about getting your education in a community and then taking that education and being able to practice it and apply it where you're actually benefiting back to that community. And I think that's something that's unique that is offered through the partnership that we have with Everett Community College, is being able to invite people that are part of the community then to be able to take that practice and put it into action and putting it into caring, you know, into the community. It really deepens the connection that you have with the work that you're doing.
As you know, we've got workforce challenges here in this community, so the more the community college can get the workforce into the environment, the better it is, and I think you guys do a wonderful job with that.
Lastly, I'd just like to share that not only as mayor am I thrilled and excited to have Everett Community College here in our city for our residents, but as the mom of a middle schooler who is already having her college dreams, it is nice to know that she has a great start right here close to home.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them. Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our communities need those who grew up in them to show them the way forward. I want to be the local leader that I needed when I was growing up. My name is Tamara Demery. I grew up on the south side of Chicago with my grandma and 6 of my sisters. They made sure that I was able to find my passion. And that's how I discovered basketball and how I found my voice. Through my work with Nike, I started volunteering to work with kids. I tried to create a moment to have a positive conversation to guide them forward. Playing basketball growing up meant uniting the community with something everyone loved. Today, I still use hoops to build a family with the kids I work with and help my community find healing through sport. I want to be the hero that I didn't have when I was growing up. It's on all of us to help the community we came from.
Welcome back, Trojan fans. As we are 5 minutes out from the beginning of this game, here's a quick look at the North Conference standings here in the NWAC. As this is the current standings at this moment. It's 7:38. Peninsula sitting on top. No undefeated season for them again this year in the women's side, as they are sitting with 3 wins and a tie for both conference and overall. Whatcom sitting at 2-1-1 in the north, 5-1-2 overall. Skagit Valley, of course, tied with Whatcom at 2-1-1 in the conference play, and then 4-2-1 overall. Bellevue sitting at 1 win, 2 ties under their belt, but of course they are I would actually like to change that at this moment as recent statement as online. It says that they are 2-0 and 2, so they are sitting at the top, the second spot. So that pushes Whatcom Skagit down to 3 and 4. And then of course Everett sitting at a 1 and 2. Edmonds 2 and 1. And Shoreline with an 0 and 4 record. As they have also played tonight, but of course the last two teams that haven't played is Skagit and Whatcom, as they are playing right now. They just kicked off up at Whatcom Community College, so they're playing right now. But of course, we've got Wednesday night lights here for the women, as the Trojans are coming off of a unbelievable Saturday this past weekend, as they dropped the Shoreline Dolphins with an 18-0 score. I believe that is the most in Trojan soccer history, most goals scored for Trojans. And of course, Edmonds not playing this week, or not playing on Saturday, but we'll be going. I will allow the starting lineups to happen, so sit back and enjoy the next 90 minutes of soccer. So we'll starting lineup once again for this matchup. First for the Tritons. Amiris Ishikawa, a netminder for the Tritons. And for your Everett Trojans, Bryn Minnow 4-0 in netminder for your Trojans here tonight. As the Trojans look to improve on that 18-0 victory against the Dolphins this past Saturday. As we begin this second of the doubleheader tonight here at Everett Memorial Stadium. I want to thank you for joining us here on the Trojan Network here on YouTube. So make sure you get a drink, some food, and enjoy the next 90 minutes of soccer action as it's ladies' night. Everett with the opening kickoff, so that means Edmonds will get the second half start. Edmonds with the control right now in the Everett zone. As Everett will move it into Edmonds territory. And the Everett netminder will just pick it up gracefully. Edmonds with an opportunity in the Edmonds zone. And a kick goes right to the Tritons netminder and basket catch. Foul called. Opportunity for the Trojans, and that was a basket catch, jumping catch for Triton's netminder. And Edmonds looking to try to get Sutton, but Everett with a turnover. Guy gets turned over by Edmonds. Saw it back and forth early in this first period. Has an opportunity for the Trojans. Ball gets kicked all the way down, and it will be ruled. I believe it'll be ruled a Everett throw-in. Opportunity up, and Everett netminder just picks it up. And she'll boot it to midfield. with pressure. Edmonds with a shot. That goes on top of the net. And it'll be Everett's throw in. 11 minutes in, about we're almost the 12-minute mark. Both teams gained some chances, but no one's cashing in completely. Opportunity that just gets kicked out. And Edmonds netminder will just kick around and putts it around as she'll get control. Opportunity. Netminder. Tritons netminder didn't have control of it. Everett wanted to get into it. Try to disrupt that, but was not able to. whistle and tell Everett to throw it from 30-yard line on that throw-in. As we are 15 minutes deep into this first period, both teams look for anything to get a spark going. Trying to find something to capitalize on, get something going, but no one's getting anything to work with. As that ball will go out of bounds. As it will be Everett's goal kick. As a quick reminder, the next games for the volleyball team will be away at Whatcom to take on the Orcas this coming Friday, September 26th at 7 p.m. up at Whatcom Community College. Make sure you check out the Whatcom page at the NWAC Sports Network for the stream to watch that game. And of course, they'll hit the road they'll be on the road for 2 games this coming Friday, and of course on Wednesday, October 1st, as they'll go just a little bit north from the college up to Skagit on October 1st on Wednesday for a 7 p.m. matchup against the Skagit Valley Cardinals, as both teams will get a substitution. At the 16-minute mark, there'll be an Everett throw-in. Next home game for the Trojans for the volleyball squad will be on Wednesday, October 8th against the Bellevue Bulldogs. 7 p.m. start. And that'll be a short home matchup, because they'll be back on the road for 2 games. They'll hit for 3 games, as they will go to Shoreline on October 10th, go over to Edmonds on October 15th, and Edmonds with an opportunity, but that gets booted out by the Trojans. October 15th, the volleyball team will be heading on up to Edmonds for their first round in the T-Trophy Rivalry Night series for them, as they'll play a game on Wednesday, October 15th, as ref will call that out of bounds. It will be Everett's netminder's ball. Next home game in the month of October won't be until October 22nd against Whatcom. And then, of course, before that, on October 17th, they'll be heading down to Olympics. So, the volleyball team will be spending the next 5 out of their next 5 of their next 7 games will be on the road, as Edmonds will boot that one out and will give Everett another shot with their goalkeeper to kick. 5 of their next 7 next games are going to be on the road for volleyball, so they won't be getting some home cooking until near the end of October. So make sure you check out the schedule on the Everett Trojans website. And Edmonds' opportunity, but it gets picked up easily by the netminder for the Trojans. Edmonds applying a little pressure. Everett with a turnover. Everett trying to get an opportunity. And that will be a goalkeeper's kick on that one for the Tritons. And of course, we'll show the rest of the upcoming schedule during the break before we kick off the second half, or if we are going to wait on an injury, we'll show you the rest of the schedule, the upcoming schedule for both men's and women's soccer and the volleyball. But we'll show you the schedule at some point during this stream. As both teams looking to get a win here tonight, and whistle blows. It looks like offsides was called on this near side by the official. Edmonds looking to try to get a win. Try to get their second win of this month, as they are coming off of a 2-0 loss against the Cardinals at Skagit this last Wednesday. They had this past Saturday off, and they're following before that on September 13th. They had a 5-0 loss, and unfortunately, offsides was called again on Edmonds. They were just ahead of the linesman. So Edmonds coming off of 2 straight losses, but a tie and 2 straight losses. Their last win was back on Saturday, September 6th against South Puget Sound, but it was non-conference. So Edmonds looking for their first win, though they do have a tie with the Bellevue Bulldogs to start the season at a 2-2 tie in North Region play. As that ball will go out of bounds, and we'll get a substitution for, I guess, no substitution. Oh, nope, we will get substitutions, it looks like, for both squads. Of course, this is the first matchup between Edmonds and Everett this season in the T-Cup rivalry. T-Cup, T-Trophy, whichever one you want to call it. But Everett is the defending champs, so they are in possession of the trophy right now. As they were the recipients from last year after a 6-3 victory in points over the Tritons last season. So Everett looking to make it a back-to-back year for keeping that trophy. Actually looking to try to keep it and have a back-to-back season with the trophy, as Edmonds in 2023 was the recipient by 1 point. In a 4-3 victory in the series back in 2023 and 24 season, Edmonds wins the series 5-4 in points, 5 points to 4. But Everett wants to keep the trophy for a second straight year. As Everett has not won it 2 straight times since the T Trophy was introduced back in 2018-2019, as an opportunity for the Tritons. but that ball goes sailing out of bounds. So Edmonds applying some pressure. But once again, this trophy, the T trophy between Edmonds and Everett, this incantation of it started back in 2018 and 19 with the trophy being introduced between all the sport shared for both all the schools sports activities. And of course, in the 18-19 inaugural season, Edmonds, with a 13-7 victory in points, in the points aspect. So then, of course, the next 2 years, trophy was not given out due to COVID-19, and so COVID-19 was a back-to-back winner in 2019 all the way through 2021. But 2021 through the 22 season, Edmonds lost the trophy to Everett in a 6.5 point to 2.5 points victory for Everett, while the Tritons will picked up the last the next two victories over the next 2 years in a 5-2 victory by points in 2022 and 2023, and in 2023 and 2024 squeaking out a 5-4 victory via points. And of course, last season Everett picking up the victory in a 6-3 point spread. So Everett is in possession of the trophy. And the official, blowing the whistle, saying we want to get going. As we are 27 minutes deep and both teams are still at a 0-0 draw here. As the Everett netminder just taps it out of bounds. Wasn't able to pick it up as she was outside the box. Opportunity, and the Everett netminder saves it on the doorsteps. As Edmonds had a shot, but the Everett netminder shuts the door and denies the Tritons their first goal of the game at the 28-minute mark. As Everett going the other way, trying to get some pressure. And it looks like we'll get substitutions for both sides. Substitution for the Tritons. And they'll get the throw in. And then, of course, once again, for those who are for the first joined us for the stream for the night, that QR code up in the corner, top corner. That is a link to the Everett Trojans shop for you to buy some Everett Trojan gear. Get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself some sweatshirts, a hat, maybe a backpack, get some apparel, and wear some of the gear that the Trojans wear with their t-shirts. Get customized and support the Everett Trojans. So scan that QR code and wear what the Trojans wear and get your gear today. As Everett looks to keep this ball in the Edmonds zone and apply some pressure, Edmonds will get the throw in. And that ball will go up the field, but it will be Edmonds last touch, so it will be an Everett throw in. As we hit 30 minutes, we'll have another. Well, we're about to hit the 31st minute mark, so we'll be 14 minutes remaining in this first period. Pending any ref adding time on, or ref stoppage time. So, but we still got 14 more minutes left of action in this first period, and a foul on Edmonds for that shove. And of course, if you want to follow along on the stats, you can always go to athletics.everettcc.edu. Click on the calendar up in the top right corner. It'll take you to today's events. Click on the live stats for the women's soccer game, and you'll be following along with the stats while you're watching this game. As that ball will go out of bounds, last touch by the Tritons. It will be a corner kick for the Trojans. As an opportunity here for Everett to get on the board and get the first goal of the night. At the 32nd minute mark, as that ball will go sailing over everyone's heads. And it'll be Tritons throwing, but we'll first get substitutions. That throw in will go off one of the Everett players' heads. Everett will keep it get in the Edmonds zone. And that turnover will bring Edmonds to midfield. As we're going to have a throw in for the Tritons. And unfortunately the ref will say that was out of bounds. Last touch by number 7 of the Trojans. Beautiful night out here for some soccer, but as well as everyone knows here in Western Washington, we are in the early days of fall. last day, the last days as far as weather concerns for summer, as Everett will get a shot off from the left side of the net, and there will be a basket catch to the Triton netminder, as she boots it all the way down to the 40-yard line. But as we begin fall and the end of summer, these nice warm days are going to be turning into nice cool days, or in a lot of cases some wet, dreary days. So we are enjoying these nightcap games before we get into the wet days of fall coming up in October. As Everett will be given, I believe, a corner kick. An opportunity for the Trojans to get on the board at the 35-minute mark, or 36-minute mark, as the kick is up, and a header just goes over the net. And it will be Edmonds' goalkeeper's kick, as the Tritons will get a substitution. Goalkeeper kicks it. Still be in Edmonds' zone. Everett applying pressure. They want that first goal of this game, in this rivalry game, because they know how important points are, or wins are, for not only the North Region aspect of the world, but in this teacup rivalry, as Everett will get an opportunity, and a shot from number 40. She'll get a shot off, and will get right into the stretched arms of the Tritons netminder, 00, as she will get a save on net for that shot. But again, not only are this is a victory here important in the North Region aspect to get into playoff later in the season, but it's also important for the T Trophy aspect for the remainder of this school year. As once soccer and volleyball have finished up, and of course cross country, depending on how well they individually do as a unit. If Everett or Edmonds does better in select events, as Edmonds will get the ball back off of the Everett foul. But yeah, cross country, trying to score a cross country victory for the men's and the women's will happen in October, as Edmonds will try to get an opportunity on Everett's side of the world. That opportunity gets snuffed quick, but it'll still be on Everett's side. So yeah, men's and women's cross country will get a shot in the T Trophy rivalry on October 25th. That's the only time they'll meet for, at least before NWAC championships. But then volleyball will end the fall season, and depending on what happens with postseason play, because you can't, Edmonds and Everett can earn an additional point if they meet in postseason play. So there's still opportunities for additional points. But then we'll head directly into the winter sport of men's and women's basketball, and they'll meet 2 times for both men's and women's. They'll meet during the winter season, as a foul is called on Everett as we are at the 40-minute mark with 5 minutes left in this first period, first quarter. Period, I'm just going to call it period. And then, of course, baseball and softball will get an opportunity. Their opportunities in the spring to add on to the score for both Everett and Edmonds when they play each other in spring. As the kick is up, and a basket catch for the Everett netminder, as that was a line drive shot directly to the Everett net. Edmonds trying to keep this pressure on Everett as we are going to get a substitution for both sides. As Edmonds will sub out number 21 for 11. 11 will come in, and number 2 will sub out for Everett's number 5. And the throw in for the Tritons. Edmonds getting some late period pressure here as a shot will just get deflected out of bounds by the Everett netminder. 42nd minute. Got 3 more minutes left in this first period. Before we hit the half. And Everett trying to get it out of its own zone. Trying to get some attacking time before we close out this first period, as they'll get a throw in, and it'll still be their throw in as it was less touched by the Tritons. Throws in as it gets pushed up the sideline. It's back in the Edmonds zone. Edmonds turns it over, but Everett will take it right back. Everett wants a shot. They're applying some pressure here. And a shot by number 2 just gets right into Triton's hands as she boots it all the way down midfield. And it sailed into Everett territory again. And Edmonds going to get another substitution at the 43rd minute mark as we are inching closer and closer to the first period ending. And again, clock will stop at 45 minutes, but then they will be at the ref's mercy if she wants to add any time. And a foul called on Edmonds, and it will be Everett's ball as we reach the final minute of this first period. And a foul called right at the 40-yard mark. So it will be Edmonds' ball as we reach the final 20 seconds of this first period. pending any additional time the ref wants to give. As the kick is up and it goes off. It goes off the netminder's gloves. And it bounces off of Edmonds' player and it goes into the net. As Edmonds now leads this game 1-0. An unfortunate error by the Trojans netminder as she goes for the basket catch, but it deflects off her gloves and it hits off of an Edmonds player into the back of the net. So Edmonds will now lead this game 1-0 as Everett with a shot. As we come to a close at the half, Edmonds will lead this game 1-0. Halftime music, please. We've reached halftime, and Edmonds leads your Trojans 1-0. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors, so we'll pay some bills, and we'll see you at the half for the second half action here at Everett Memorial Stadium. We'll be right back after the word from our sponsors.
The City of Everett and Everett Community College have a very close, collaborative, supportive relationship. I think our city is incredibly fortunate to have an institution like Everett Community College here serving our residents, and I think it's one of the things that makes us a really strong city with a skilled and talented workforce.
We love Everett Community College nurses. We value the education that Everett Community College provides for the nurses who are going to come and serve here in this ministry. We partner to ensure that we prioritize the nurses for clinical rotations here for precepted experience. We also have the new nurse tech program, and so with that, we're able to pay nursing students to come in, get that nursing experience, and then help support them also financially while they're in school, getting that clinical experience that they need anyway to graduate. We start this new program starting in September, and I'm really excited to see how that grows and how that moves forward in order to support the program itself and the nurses who are in the program.
It's really a great partnership, actually, if we think about it, because nursing students coming out of Everett Community College have traditionally been our strongest pipeline into our nurse residency program. And what this partnership with the Nurse Tech program has done is actually helped us to strengthen that partnership by creating an opportunity for nursing students to not only work, as Michelle said, and earn money, but at the same time to be able to earn clinical credits to allow them to graduate.
The Port of Everett values the Everett Community College partnership so much. We've got our wonderful ORCA program out here. They get practical field training in the harbor every single week. It's a real amenity for the students to be able to have real practical experience, and I think that's one of the things Everett Community College does, is they provide kids practical experience, whether it's through running start, welding, skilled advanced training. All of that really provides a great opportunity for kids to advance their education, but also do it in a way that's hands-on.
Everett Community College is really exceptional at preparing kids for transferring to the university. I think having an affordable option like this where kids can get a head start and get their education underway close to home and affordable really prepares them for the next steps, and it's absolutely outstanding programs. And then as far as Everett Community College preparing our workforce and creating a skilled workforce, it is one of the things that our employers comment on to me all the time, that what makes them choose Everett or locate in Everett is having that skilled workforce. In fact, when Boeing decided to locate the 737 additional line here in Everett, they said it was because of the skilled workforce that's here. And so the AmTech programs and the vocational retraining programs that exist at Everett Community College are essential to ensuring those career pathways.
They have wonderful instructors there who really make sure that they know what is expected of them when they graduate. Not only is there the didactic learning, there's the experiential learning, and they put all of that together really well and partner that for a beautiful program. So when you graduate, you're ready to walk in and take patients. I myself graduated from there. I felt very prepared when I came here. I was a new grad RN in our emergency department, very busy emergency department, and I was really well prepared for that. And I really do owe that to the program there.
Well, we're in a unique position here at the Port of Everett because we have 3 elected commissioners, all of which are graduates of Everett Community College. So it starts from our top, and then everywhere from the seaport to the marina to the engineering and planning department, administration. Almost all of our team members in different divisions have some interaction with Everett Community College. We actually utilize the welding program to train our journeymen at the seaport and the marina so that they can better do their job.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the expansion of Everett Community College, to see it growing east and becoming a full college district there to the north. I think this is something that is very important for our residents. I think about our residents in the Delta and Riverside neighborhoods. Having a college presence right there shows our youth that there are opportunities right here at home, right close to home, for them to take those higher education steps. And I love to see the partnership between Everett Community College and WSU. I think that having those pathways taking down the barriers to your full 4-year degree program is so important for young people, and I think that is something that Everett Community College and WSU have done exceptionally well. And I'm really proud of the partnership that doesn't exist in all communities between 4-year institutions and their community colleges, and so I think it's just a real added benefit to the universities and colleges that we have here in Everett.
You know, there's something to be said about getting your education in a community and then taking that education and being able to practice it and apply it where you're actually benefiting back to that community. And I think that's something that's unique that is offered through the partnership that we have with Everett Community College, is being able to invite people that are part of the community then to be able to take that practice and put it into action and putting it into carrying, into the community. It really deepens the connection that you have with the work that you're doing.
As you know, we've got workforce challenges here in this community, so the more the community college can get the workforce into the environment, the better it is, and I think you guys do a wonderful job with that.
Lastly, I'd just like to share that not only as mayor am I thrilled and excited to have Everett Community College here in our city for our residents, but as the mom of a middle schooler who is already having her college dreams, it is nice to know that she has a great start right here close to home.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them. Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our communities need those who grew up in them to show them the way forward. I want to be the local leader that I needed when I was growing up. My name is Tamara Demery. I grew up on the south side of Chicago with my grandma and 6 of my sisters. They made sure that I was able to find my passion. And that's how I discovered basketball and how I found my voice. Through my work with Nike, I started volunteering to work with kids. I tried to create a moment to have a positive conversation to guide them forward. Playing basketball growing up meant uniting the community with something everyone loved. Today, I still use hoops to build a family with the kids I work with and help my community find healing through sport. I want to be the hero that I didn't have when I was growing up. It's on all of us to help the community we came from.
Welcome back, Trojan fans. Second half action about to get underway. As the Edmonds Tritons lead your Trojans 1-0 after one period. And the quicks, and here, before we get started, here's the updated women's North standings. As Peninsula sitting on top with a 3-0-1 record. But of course, they will not have a chance for a repeat of an undefeated season as they have that tie. But Bellevue moves up into the second spot. Whatcom sitting at number 3, and of course the top 3 teams qualify for postseason play. At the end of the regular season. And of course your Trojans are sitting on the outside at a 1-2 record, right behind Skagit at 2-1. And here's an updated. This is the upcoming roster schedule for men's and women's soccer. Next game will be at Skagit Valley on Wednesday, October 1st. For a nightcap up at Skagit Valley. And then we'll be home for the next two on Saturday, the next 2 Saturdays for afternoon games, as it will be Bellevue on Saturday the 4th with a 12 and 2:15 start, and on Saturday, October 11th against Whatcom. And then here, looks like we're about to start the second half. We'll get that first goal score for you from the Tritons at half the world. And looks like we're about to start the second half. Here we go. As Edmonds will just kick a long ball shot into the corner. First goal was Adine McIntosh for the Tritons. That was the first goal of the game at the end of the first period. As an opportunity for the Tritons early in this second period, they're trying to keep that momentum going from the first. As Adine Adam McIntosh with that first goal, the deflection off of the Trojans netminder and deflection off the Edmonds player into the back of the net at the end of the first period. As Edmonds will get a corner kick. But they'll just soft kick it into play and just gets batted around inside the box. Edmonds again with another opportunity. And the Everett netminder with a save. Trying to keep this game to a 1-0 situation early in this second period. As she'll boot it down the field. There's an opportunity again for Edmonds as they bring it back into the Everett zone. They want a second goal, and that ball just goes sailing over the net. And of course, if you are watching, if you are like any other Washingtonian right now, here in the Great Northwest, you are probably also dual watching the baseball game as well, as we'll get a quick scoreboard update from T-Mobile Park, as the Mariners looking to get not only improve on their wild card standing, but trying to get that American League West crown for the first time in 20 plus years. As looks like an offside call on the far side, as it looks like Cal Rao, as Big Dumper has hit number 60 in the home run department. On a quick scoreboard update, Cal Rawling has hit 60 home runs. He's reached 60. He's tied Babe Ruth in the all-time single-season home run leaders record. He's passed Roger Mars and tied with Babe Ruth for the most in American League history. As the Mariners are at the top of the ninth, leading 9-1 over the Colorado Rockies. So it looks like just by themselves they are going to clinch their first American League West title in 20 plus years. As the last time they won the American League West crown was back in 2001 during their 116-year record that fell short against the Yankees. If I remember my history correct for baseball. So if you are scoreboard watching, or if you are watching the game along with this game, kudos to you for staying with both games, as it looks like the Mariners will be clinching their first American League West title since 2021. As we are 6 minutes into this second period. Everett is trying to get some pressure into this Edmonds zone, and a trip will give Everett the foul, and it will be Edmonds' ball. As Edmonds will push it into the Everett zone. And a offside call will give Everett a quick breather on that attack from Edmonds. Boots it to midfield. by the Trojans. Everett trying to get something going, trying to get back into this ball game after a incidental deflection gives the Tritons the first goal of the game. Trying to get back into this game to at least get it to a tie. As Edmonds tries to apply some pressure here. Edmonds wants to add on to this lead as the pass goes off the Edmonds player and it goes out of bounds. It will be Everett throw-in as we are 9 minutes and 9.5 minutes into this second period. Still plenty of time for the Trojans to get back into this ball game as a foul is called on Edmonds. Everett trying to get something going. They got pressure, but it will go out of bounds. And it will be Edmonds' ball. Everett once again trying to get something, and that ball will be considered offsides as it was just ahead of the linesman. Still early in the second period for Everett to get back into this ball game. As the kick is up, it goes right into the hands of the Edmonds netminder. And Everett applying some pressure. They get into Edmonds zone, and it will be. Referee says it will be a corner kick for the Trojans. Last touch by the Tritons. So Everett with an opportunity to get a goal here. And the kick is up. And it just goes sailing over off the Edmonds players, but it will be an Everett throw-in. So Edmonds gets it out of their zone for the moment. Everett with pressure, trying to get something. And it goes out of bounds. if you are just watching the Seattle Mariners game against the Colorado Rockies, they have just finished and they have clinched their first division title since 2001 with a 9-2 victory over the Colorado Rockies. The Seattle Mariners are your 2025 American League West champions. Anybody with the Seattle Mariner fans, we just clinched an AL West crown. As that shot will go over the Everett netminder's head, but it will be an Everett goalkeeper's kick. Everett trying to get some pressure, but just a little too ahead of the players. As Edmonds will get an opportunity. And a stop by the Trojans. And that ball goes sailing over the netminder, but out of the reach. But it will be Everett's goalkeeper's kick. Edmonds applying pressure, and it bounced off the Everett legs, but was safely secured as another opportunity for the Tritons to increase their lead. Just gets kicked to the midfield. As Edmonds wants another goal, but they are applying some pressure here. And a throw-in by the Tritons. Tritons with the throw-in. And a boot up. After a substitution, substitutions for both sides as Edmonds trying to apply some pressure. And an opportunity for Edmonds. Opportunity! And they get it with a shot over the netminder on a bouncing kick. And the Tritons now lead this game 2-0 at the 64-minute mark. Tritons picking up that second goal increases their lead to 2-0. And the second goal for the Tritons tonight is by Evie Morgan. By number 10, Evie Morgan. As Edmonds wants to push this lead. They want another goal. As we are about to hit the 66-minute mark. As a foul on the Tritons will give the ball to the Trojans. And a short kick. As Edmonds once again wants to apply some more pressure. It's an opportunity. Trojans want to get this ball out of their zone. Edmonds with another opportunity. And a foul on Edmonds will give Everett the ball. Substitution. As we hit the 70-minute mark. Got about 20 more minutes left in this game. Of course, if you've been watching both this stream and the Mariners game between the Colorado Rockies, you caught one heck of a moment as the Seattle Mariners have won the American League West crown. First time ever since 2001 for their 116 win record back then, but now the first time that they are the American League West champs, thanks to a 9-2 victory over the Rockies. So it's literally a party over at T-Mobile, while up here at Everett Memorial, the Everett Trojans trying to get back into this ball game. You got 18 minutes left to do something, to try to get 2 goals and try to at least get into a tie situation. As a foul on the Tritons will give Everett the ball. Quick scoreboard check of the rest of the North region. For the women, Bellevue goes up to Shoreline and they pull out a victory 6-0 over the Dolphins. And the only other North region matchup is a matchup between the Orcas and the Cardinals at Wacom. And it looks like at this moment, at least on the scoreboard, there's a 0-0 tie at the end of regulation, but no real final has been concluded, so we'll wait on that to be determined if that's a final. And Wacom and Skagit will get out of that game with a tie at 0-0. And that's the only other North games going on tonight, as Edmonds will get a substitution off that throw-in. And it looks like after a quick double check, it looks like Whatcom got a goal. So it looks like they will take a 1-0 lead in the closing moments of the second half. So they may pull out a victory over the Skagit Valley Cardinals at home for Whatcom, as they have a 1-0 lead in the closing moments of their game up at Whatcom. So we may have a change in at least in the standings. As Edmonds looking to apply some pressure, they're going to try to get an opportunity, but it gets picked up by the Everett netminder. And as they want to try to increase their lead to 3-0 and make it almost impossible for the Trojans to get back into this ball game completely. No one has really had a dominating game tonight, as it's been mostly a back and forth night. But unfortunately, with one accidental deflection and one shot that just was up close and over the Everett netminder's hands, Edmonds leads this game 2-0. So a lot of time left in this ball game for Everett to try to get back into it. And as a double check it is confirmed that Whatcom has won their game over Skagit Valley 1-0. So that will move them up into second place in the North with a 3-1-1 record in the North, right behind Peninsula at 3-0-1. As Everett trying to get some pressure, trying to set something up. But that opportunity gets snuffed quickly. But once again, Peninsula sitting on top of the North with a 3-0-1 record. Whatcom right behind the Pirates with a 3-win, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Bellevue at 2-0-2. As Everett netminder will come out for the kick just to boot it to midfield. And then Skagit will drop to 2-2-1. And of course that ball will get sent over to the Tritons netminder. So a little bit of a change tonight, as Everett tries to get something going, but it gets past its players, and it will be Tritons kick. So yeah, it looks like Whatcom will jump up on Bellevue, and we'll push Whatcom and Skagit down. Actually, it'll push everyone down. So it'll look like Peninsula, Whatcom, and Bellevue are your top 3 tonight in the North. Depending on what happens in this game, might have another change in the standings, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. as Edmonds and Everett at midfield trying to gain control of that ball. Edmonds will pick up the control as they push it upfield, and it will go wide left of the net. So an opportunity for the Tritons to just boot one wide left of the net, as it looks like we're going to get a substitution for both sides as we are about to hit the 80-minute mark in the final 10 minutes of this game. Everett looking to try to get something going, trying to get a spark and try to get on the board in this final 10 minutes, pending any stoppage time from the ref. Try to get to a tie. A lot can happen in the next 10 minutes. As we get to midfield and Edmonds just boots it back down to Everett's netminder, and she'll come out to kick it. Right to one of the Everett teammates. As Everett trying to get something into the Edmonds zone. But it just gets kicked away back to midfield. As they're now just kicking around, and Triton's netminder will just grab it. Final 9 minutes of this game. Edmonds looking to keep this 2-0 stranglehold as they'll get a foul. And we're going to get a couple substitutions in a bit. But it looks like Everett with an opportunity, but it just goes past the running player, as we're going to get those substitutions for both sides. So it will be an Everett or Edmonds netminder kick. Edmonds looking to get control in Everett's zone as it goes out of bounds. It will be an Everett throw-in. Throw-in. Give Everett the chance to push it upfield.
Number 21, Brandon McGinn.
Everett trying to push the ball up, but gets stopped quickly by Edmonds. And a quick turnover. Just lead to an Edmonds keeper grab. And the Edmonds netminder will just boot that ball out. And quick substitution for the Trojans. As this clock is slowly ticking away, and so is Everett's chances, as they are down 2-0 as we reach the final 6 minutes and change. Of this game, as we hit the final 6. As Everett trying to set something up. Everett with a boot, but that just goes barely over the net and underneath the crossbar, I believe. But so it will be Edmonds goalkeeper's kick. But it looks like it will be the Edmonds player that will just boot it. Everett trying to get something started. They need a spark if they want to try to get back in this game. As an opportunity pushes forward, but it just gets past both Everett players, as we'll get a substitution for the Tritons late in this game. As we hit the final 5 minutes for the Trojans.
Now engaging the Tritons, number 6, Alyssa Castillo.
They're just batting the ball around. Everett keeping it in Edmonds' zone. Trying to set something up. Trying to get the pieces all in the right spot. As Everett trying to inch closer and closer to the net. But it gets quickly booed out by an Edmonds player. And Edmonds will just boot it near the edge of the zone, but gets stopped. And it will be a goalkeeper's kick, as looks like both Edmonds and Everett will have a substitution. As we're in the last 3 minutes and change here at Everett Memorial Stadium for this game. Chances are fading fast here for the Trojans. Here at home, try to get something going. As Edmonds will push it upfield, get it onto the Everett side of the 50 into Everett territory.
And now for your Everett Trojans, number 23, Gigi Chavez.
And throw-in will last touched by the Tritons. Will now be an Everett ball. And it gets quickly turned over by the Tritons. Edmonds looking to put this game on ice with a third goal, but it gets turned over quickly by Everett. Now I think already this game might be already on ice for the Tritons. They just want to try to add a cherry on top of this as we hit the final 2 minutes of this ball game, pending any stoppage time that the ref wants to give. Quick throw in. As Everett tries to get something, but it gets quickly picked up by the netminder, by the Tritons. If Everett's trying to get something going. They're trying to apply some pressure here. As a kick will just go sailing over the net. As we reach the final minute of this game. Edmonds in complete control of, at least on the scoreboard. Everett applying pressure here late, throughout the majority, at least through the majority of this game. But it's not enough at this point, it looks like, for the Trojans, as a turnover bring the ball into Everett territory, as Edmonds trying to put the cherry on top of this ladies' night game on the doubleheader for the Tritons. As we're in the final 10 seconds, pending any stoppage time. As we reach full time, so now we are at the ref's mercy of this game being stopped. And that is ball game. Loss horn for the loss. Play something from the loss section. That's going to be a final here at Everett Memorial Stadium. Play something in the loss section, please. And that's going to be it for this game, as the Edmonds College Tritons win as they win this game 2-0 over your Trojans. Next home game for the Trojans here will be on Saturday, October 4th, against Bellevue College Bulldogs. 12 noon start and a 2:15 game start for the women's side of the world. And of course, our next volleyball matchup will be on Wednesday, October 8th. So we will be on a little bit of a break between now and October 4th as our next broadcast here on the YouTube page. But of course, we're going to end it right here. That's going to be a final for the night as Edmonds pulls out a 2-0 victory over your Everett Trojans. And of course, we're going to end the stream as always with a Go Trojans. We will see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.